Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me in today's yoga practice. My name is Beth. For those of you that are new, this will be a 30-minute power yoga class. Not only that, this is a good practice to do first thing in the morning before you go into your day, but this is a very energizing class. For those of you that have messaged me and said, Beth, I would like to lose a few pounds, this is the practice for you. Now, don't forget you can play these classes. They're on the YouTube channel. So subscribe, like, hit that thumbs button, and leave me a comment. How did you get on with this 30-minute class? Was it too much? Was it easy? Was it just about right? So I'd like to know. All right, let's come on to our mat. All right, we're going to come on to mountain pose. All right, come on to mountain pose. Bring the legs together. Tuck the tailbone under, reach the hands down. Allow your shoulders to relax for a moment and draw the chin towards the chest. Take a big breath in and take the left leg back, all the way back. Then inhale, reach the hands all the way to the sky, bending that right knee, relaxing the shoulder, pushing on the ball of that left foot. Then inhale, reach the hands all the way up, straighten the right leg, hands by the side, and then bring the left leg to meet with the right. We just started. So allowing yourself, take a breath in, energize that right leg back, bend the left leg, take the hands all the way up. You can look up, again, push into the ball of that left foot. The left heel is down. Then straighten that left leg. Breathe in. And then hands by the side. Right leg meets with the left. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bringing the hands to the hips. Maybe wiggling the hips left and right, just warming up everything. Again, maybe it's this morning that when you woke up, everything is tight. It's okay. Move the circle on the other side. Just feeling your breath, I know. Then rise up to mountain. Bring the hands to the hip. Push the hip forward. Take a slightly back bend, supported back bend, allowing things to move. Connecting with your breath. Then exhale, hinge from the hip. Forward fold. Allow yourself to relax the head, lengthen the spine. Inhale here, step the right leg way back. Right knee comes on the mat now. Inhale, charge the hands all the way up. Lengthen, dropping the top of that left leg. Bending the left knee. This is great for the knee joint. Pushing into that right leg as you lengthen. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Bring the right leg to meet with the left mindfully and bend the knee. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Tucking the tailbone under. Inhale, rise up. Right hand on the right hip and then reach across. Just getting a nice side stretch. Straighten the left leg and the right leg. Connecting with your hip. Inhale, back to center. Left hand, reaching the right hand across. Straightening the right leg, leaning towards the right as you draw the shoulders down. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, take the left leg back, way back. Lower the left knee on the mat, being mindfully. Push the right knee forward, open. Hands can reach up. Relaxing. Again, the knee over ankle is such a great stretch for the knee. Lengthen the spine. Relax the face. Again, you can look forward or look up. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Notice your breath. This time, bring the right leg as you lift the left knee to meet with the left. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward into your plank. Roll over to the right side, side plank, pushing into that right hand. We want to awaken the core. You want to awaken the wrist, the thumb and index finger. Exhale, bring the left hand down and roll over to the left side, side plank. Pushing that left hand into the mat, drawing the shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, bring both hands to the mat. Lower the knee, chest and chin. Inhale, coming into cobra, elbow bend, legs reach back. Exhale, press into your child's pose. So take a moment here to open the knee about mat distance apart, pushing your hip back, lengthen the spine. Take a breath here. Inhale, tuck the toes under, right away, push your hips forward and allow your hips to release again. Noticing where you're starting, relaxing the shoulder. And then keep the legs bent again, push the hip back, child's pose. Trying to lengthen through those fingertips. Noticing your hip muscles here, hip joint, hip, groin. And then roll forward again, pushing your hip. And then allow your legs to release. Open the heart. Once again, hips reach back. Tuck the toes under now. Push into your forearm. Charge in and come into tabletop. So rocking right, rolling to the left side, forward and right, and the left and forward. Once again on the right side, and we switch to the left. Come into neutral, so from the left to the back, to the front, to the left, to the back, to the right. Just getting into it. Last time, once on the left. Come forward and slowly come into tabletop. Tuck toes under, then inhale, lift the knee, just hovering here, just crouching here, allowing your core to be engaged. Shoulder away from the ears, pushing into the thumb and index finger. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the knee off the mat, just at maybe 2 inches, engaging your core. Exhale, straighten the right leg, straighten the left leg, coming into your plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe into it. Inhale, exhale, coming back into that bent knee, hovering here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, press back into your downward dog. Bring your forearm on the mat. Again, notice your breath, releasing any tension, relaxing the shoulder. We hold it here for 10, 9, pushing those heels back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Charge into your hands. Lift both hands off the mat into your plank. Roll over to the right side, side plank, stacking that left foot on top of the right. Noticing your breath, pushing into those thumb and index finger, lifting the side body. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes down. Roll over to the right side. Again, pushing into that right foot and left foot. Lengthen. Here we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring back down. Yogi push-up, lean forward, elbow hug to the rib cage. Upward facing dog. Finding that length. Downward facing dog. Right away, kick the left leg all the way up. Bend the knee, open the hip, look through the left armpit. Neck is long. Exhale, bring the left leg outside of the left hand. Left hand stays, right hand draws up and forward, right leg 60 degrees. You can put a block on the left hand. Open. Notice your breath as it changes. Drawing that belly in, pushing into the outer edge of that right leg. Take a breath in. Inhale, come up. Warrior 2. Straighten the left foot. Lengthen the spine. Reach the left hand forward. Hinge from the hip. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Pushing into that right foot. Encouraging your shoulders to draw down. Inhale. Back into warrior 2. Relaxing the shoulder here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step the left leg back. Downward dog. Inhale, forward into your plank. Yogi push-up, lean forward. Elbow bent, upward facing. Downward facing. Great work. Noticing your breath in the downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right leg outside of the right hand. Pivot the left foot 60 degrees. Take the left hand forward. Open. Breathe into any sensation here. Using the right hand to open the hip. Lengthen the spine. Relax the face. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Pushing into the outer edge of that left leg. Lengthen the spine. Make sure you breathe in and face is relaxed. Finding that breath. Straighten the right leg. Hinge from the hip, keeping that left leg active. If you're slippery, walk it in. Right hand to your chosen spot. And connect with your left hand as you gaze towards the left hand if you can. If not, you can look forward, working to straighten that right leg and breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back into warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll yourself forward into plank. Connecting with your breath. Exhale, yogi push-up. Upward facing dog, top of the legs on the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work. Inhale, float the right leg up. Finding your breath. Right leg in between the hand. Inhale, float up. High lunge, crest and lunge. Shoulders away from the ears. Lengthening through that front leg. Bending that right leg. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Thumb to sternum. Twisting, bringing that belly in and up. Soften your toes. Inhale. Come back into warrior 2. Lengthen through those hands. Palm facing the earth, shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right hand down outside of the right foot. Take the left hand across. Breathe into it. Relax the shoulder. Inhale back to warrior 2. This time straighten the right leg, reverse Trikonasana. Opening through the back of that leg and draw the belly in and up. From here, inhale, hinge from the hip, triangle pose, reaching that right hand forward, and then taking the left hand to the sky. You can look towards your left thumb or you can look forward. And wherever you are, make sure you're breathing in and out. Tucking that right sitting bone under, lifting through your chest. Inhale, come back into warrior two. Bending the right leg. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Send the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Yogi push-up. Upward facing. Press back, downward facing. Taking a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, float the left leg up, extending. Noticing your leg, squaring the hip, left leg in between the hand. High lunge, crescent lunge. Rise up, finding that breath, finding the top of that right leg. As you push back, open. Hands in namaskara. We go for the twist on the right side. Bending that left foot, pushing on the ball of that right leg. Extending. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come up. Warrior two. Lengthen through that back leg. Square the hip. Belly tucked in, tailbone under. Left hand outside of the left foot, right hand reach across. Shoulders away from the ears. Push into the outer edge of that right leg, create more space. Inhale, push yourself back into warrior two. Straighten the left foot. Right hand down over to the right leg. Reverse triangle, open the heart. Lengthen. Inhale, keeping both legs straight. Take the left hand forward. Trikonasana, triangle pose. You can look towards that right hand. You can look forward. Open, draw the tailbone under. Lift the sternum. Wherever you are, connecting with your breath. Inhale. Bend the left leg back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Send the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Yogi push-up. Upward facing, you can skip any of these. Noticing your breath. Downward facing. Inhale, bend the knee, gaze between the hands, step or jump forward. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Straighten the knee. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Noticing your breath. Drawing that tailbone under. This time you're going to bring the hands alongside the hip, lift the left heel, left ankle on top of the right knee, hands in namaskara. Noticing that left foot, noticing your pigeon. Taking a big breath in, sitting a little bit lower. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, take the left leg back, warrior two. Lengthen the spine. Shoulder away from the ears. Skandasana, over to the left foot, right leg straight. Maybe you're not able to come here. It's okay. Just notice where you are and breathe into it. And each time you get better and better to come down onto the mat. I want you to lengthen through the back of that right leg, using the left elbow to open the chest. Lengthen here again. We come back to warrior two. Bending that right foot. Lengthen the spine. Stretch out. Inhale, rise back up. High lunge, crescent lunge. Pushing on the ball of that left foot. Lengthen. Left leg comes to meet with the right. Chair pose. Tuck that tailbone under. Inhale here. Exhale. Forward fold. Give thanks. Just allow yourself to release the back of that neck. Breathe in. Bend the knee. Chair pose. Utkatasana. From here, we're going to transfer the weight to the left foot. Right ankle on top of the left knee. Flexing that right leg. Bring the hands in Namaskara. Sitting towards that imaginary chair. Relax the face. Every so often you bend that left leg. Pull the belly in. From here, inhale. You're going to charge the right leg back. Warrior two. Noticing your hands, your shoulder, belly pulls in, rib cage in. Your toes are soft. From here, you're going to reach hands up, bend it towards the right leg, Skandasana. Lengthen, you can bring the hands in Namaskara, pointing that left foot, lengthening the spine. Breathe in and out. Relax the shoulder, really working with your breath. When you have an inhale, exhale, bending through that left foot, come back into warrior two. Inhale, rise up into your crescent lunge, high lunge. Lengthen the spine. Finding that length, creating more space on the back leg. Inhale, bring that right leg to meet with the left, chair pose. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Finding your breath, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Straighten the legs, lengthen the spine. Breathe in. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Hands can come on the shin or stay still on the mat. Plant the hands on the mat, step the left leg back, way back. And step the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward into your plank. Yogi Push-up, you can skip it. Upward facing dog. Top of the legs on the mat. Downward facing. Great work. Inhale, lift the left foot off the mat. Again, pointing toes or flexing toes. Straightening that right leg. Creating that space. Bend the left leg. Look through the left armpit. Neck is long. Left leg behind the right one. While thin. Opening. Pushing into that right hand. From here, you're going to bring the left hand up and come into side plank. Squaring the hip, pushing into that right leg and right hand. Left leg is going to meet with the right hand mindfully. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Crescent lunge high, noticing your breath. Open up, warrior two. Squaring the hip, tailbone under. Lengthen the spine. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Open. Relax the shoulder. Inhale back to warrior two. Skandasana over to the right side. Lengthen, open through the front body. Breathe in to those hip region. Inhale. Come back. Warrior two. Great work. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. And take the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg up. So finding that straight left leg. Lifting the right foot. Getting into the glute muscles. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look through the right armpit. Right leg behind the left one. Inhale, lift the right hand up. Open. Pushing into that thumb and index finger. Lengthen through the back body, lifting the sternum, lifting the chest. Right hand is going to reach high. Side plank, stacking the right leg on top of the left. Pushing into the left thumb and index finger. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale here. Right leg is going to meet with the left hand. Inhale, come into your warrior two. Relax the face. Look through that right middle finger. And find your rib cage and squeeze it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Open that side body. Lift the chest. Come back into warrior two. Skandasana over to the left foot. Just opening through the back of that leg. Hamstring your quads. Front hip open. Inhale. Coming back into warrior two. You know where you are. Lengthen the spine, hugging those triceps and biceps together. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Exhale the right leg back this time. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward into plank. Yogi push-up, elbow hug the rib cage. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, float the left leg all the way up. Exhale, the left leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Taking a big breath in and a big breath out. Come into cat kiss arm. Point the left foot in, right foot in, goddess pose. So allowing your shoulders here, lifting the elbow and breath in and out. Soften your toes, hugging your belly in. Inhale, come back into warrior two. Finding that length, creating more space. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Right hand stays on the mat, left hand lift high. Push into the right hand. Left leg comes on top of the right. Open through those heart muscles, through those hands. Exhale the left hand down. Yogi push-up. Inhale, upward facing, top of the legs on the mat. Press back. Downward facing dog. Just really working with your breath. Breath is the integral part of yoga. You can always pop here into a child's pose. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale here, exhale. Finding that length, creating more space. Shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Take the right leg up, extending. Right leg in between the hand. Warrior two. Creating that space on the shoulder. Bringing the belly in, strong legs. Inhale. Go post hands. Bringing the legs in and sit down. Notice your elbow, lift the chest. Tuck the tailbone under, sitting towards that imaginary chair. Breathe in and breathe out. Lengthen. Inhale. We're going to go back again. Warrior two. Lengthen the spine. Relax the shoulders here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. And take the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward into plank. Yogi push-up. Finding yourself in upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Bend the knee. Step forward or jump forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Hands reach up. Belly pose in. Left ankle on top of the right one. Maybe use your hand to guide it. and lengthen the spine. Right hand on the right hip, peace finger on the left big toe. Then inhale, set to bring yourself up to standing. Breath in and out. You can stay here if you further. You can straighten the left foot. Checking in. Control breathing. And finding that breath in and out. Pushing into that right leg, feeling tall in the spine, in the back muscles. Bending the right leg, bring the left ankle, hands reach up. Lengthen the spine, take the left leg back, crescent lunge, high lunge. Finding that breath. Inhale, straighten the right leg, hop your left leg in, just one foot in, and then bring the hands behind you. You can take opposite elbow. You can bring the hands in reverse prayer, pushing into your right big toe. Look up, lengthen the spine, pull the belly in, ribcage in. You can begin to hinge forward and bring your chin towards your shin. Allow yourself to relax and then continue to, if you're clasping opposite elbow, hug it tight and then bring yourself down. I want you to breathe in and out. Continue to straighten your right leg back and the left hip forward. When you have it, relax the head and inhale, come up. Step your left leg to meet with the right. Release your hands. Hands reach up, bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding that breath, right ankle on top of the left. Flexing. This is a great pose to imagine what your pigeon looks like. Left hand to the left hip, right peace finger catches the right big toe. Then inhale, hug your knee inward. Lengthen that back of the leg. If you further, work to straighten that right leg. Drawing the shoulder away from the ears. Straightening the left leg. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale here. Extend tall. Right ankle on top of the left knee. Back again into that number 4. Lengthen the spine. Flex the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Straighten the right leg. Release the hands by the side. Inhale, take the right leg back. High lunge, crescent lunge. Checking in with that front foot. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Take the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, finding that breath, lower all the way to the mat. Then open the heart and come in to your cobra. Just working that back bend. Finding length. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Inhale, push back into your plank. Noticing your back muscles here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg in between the hand here. Right hand reach up, open the heart. Just getting a nice twist on this side. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left leg to meet with the right. And sit back down in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Stepping the right leg back. Crescent lunge. Straighten that right leg, hop your right leg in. Right away, you can take opposite elbow. You can clasp opposite elbow. You can take reverse prayer on this side. Look up. Lift your chest. Straighten the right leg. Square the hip. And when you're ready, begin to hinge from the hip. More square the hip. More straighten the leg. Push into your hands in that reverse prayer. And soften your toes. Continue to wiggle your right hip forward, left hip back. Lengthen the spine and breathe it in. Inhale, bring yourself up. Right leg meets with the left. Release the hands. Bring your legs about hip distance apart. Finding your breath, reach the hands forward. Bring yourself to seated in malasana first and foremost. Open. Then lower your hip on the mat mindfully. Then inhale, lift yourself into your bridge pose, rather into your boat pose, not bridge pose. We're going to go into bridge. Exhale, bring the foot and the hands behind you. Inhale, lift the hip, tabletop. Looking forward or let the head go back. Lengthen the spine, lower the hip once again. Inhale, lift the legs up, halfway easy. Straight legs a little bit harder. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower the hip, legs down, hands back behind you. Tabletop, releasing any tension. Lifting through the back muscles. Lower hip, hands and legs lift. Boat pose, knee bent, take your choice, yogi's choice. Lengthen the spine, core engage, lower hip. Notice your breath. Inhale, come up. Boat. Exhale, the hands down. Inhale, lift the hip. Great work. Hip down, hands and feet up. Lengthen. Half boat. Just shoulders and back muscles engage, core engage. Inhale, come up. Knee can be bent or straight. Great work. Hands behind you. Legs down. Lift the hip. Open. Last time, look forward. Charge hands and feet. Lift. Lower halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, release completely. Notice your breath. Bend the knee here. We're still going. We're going to go for 10 bridge poses. So keeping the legs hip distance apart. Make sure your middle finger can touch your heels. Inhale, lift the hip. 1. Lower down. Inhale, lift. As you exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. You got 5 more on your own. 3 more. 2 more. Last time. And then slowly lower. Hug your knee in. Massaging the back. You can take happy baby. Bringing your knee towards your armpit. Rocking side to side. Just releasing any tension. Making sure your back is on the mat. Breathe in and out. Finding length. Straighten the left leg, keeping the right leg where it is. Releasing any tension on the hip. Relaxing the shoulder. Bend the left leg. Straighten the right leg on the mat. Noticing where you might be holding tension. Breathe into it. Exhale, release. And then you can slowly release on the mat. Open the palms. Close the eyes. 3 minutes of Shavasana. Quieting your thoughts. Noticing your intentions for coming onto the mat. Allow yourself completely relax. Just letting all the muscles in the body relax. And when you're having a difficult time relaxing, remind yourself of any challenge you pose during this practice, seeing whether you can release completely. Relax your body, quiet your thoughts. Begin to wiggle your toes, rotate the wrists, hug your knee inward, rocking back and forth a couple of times, and bring yourself to seated and open your hands, palm open or close, sitting nice and tall. When you're ready, reach the hands overhead and we take a gentle twist on the right side, releasing any tension. Maybe start to bring your eyes open. Inhale, hands reach up, and we twist to the left side, releasing tension. Bring your gaze forward. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. My name is Beth, for those of you that are new. Like, share, and subscribe. From me to you. Peace. May you be well. Thank you. I'll see all of you soon. Let me know how you get on. Was it easier? Was it harder? What is it challenging? I want to hear from you. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you get on. Let me know what you would like to see in the next one. Namaste. Thank you.